Well, it was back in 1970 that it actually found its beginnings. I'd heard the story about this lady in the little old Morris mine who used to run around the streets with some thermos flasks and sandwiches, and it caught my attention, and I got to know Louisa too good.
What about the kinds of groups of people that the brigade comes in contact with?
Well, I guess they're the kind of people that people would traditionally think of when you think of a down and out or a drunk or a homeless person in the true sense of the word.
But it's getting bigger than that now, isn't it?
Yes, you do get you get surges of people. Strangely enough, the numbers don't increase greatly because they're cyclical. I mean, you'll get people who can manage on their own for a while. They'll get off the grog. They'll be able to manage on their pension. We don't ask them where they've come from. We just serve them because they're there to be served, yeah.
Yes. Well, what about the machinery behind the scenes?
We have a kitchen set up, and we have a van on the road every morning with 2 people. When that comes back, there's a group of people that come in later in the day and do the scrubbing up and the washing up and cleaning the van and the utensils. About the same time, there's another group of people that come in and make sandwiches and things up, about 400 lots of sandwiches every day.
So if I was asking you about the quality of food, we're talking especially about sandwiches and coffee.
Yeah, well, it's pretty well up to the mark. Fresh things all the time, fresh sandwiches and fresh fruit, and beautiful hot coffee, best coffee in Brisbane.
I think it's something to do, to look forward to it. You know, they come up here, they sit around and they can talk. Everybody knows everybody else. Get a cup of coffee, something to do. And it gets you out of your little tiny room, get out in the fresh air and sunshine. It's a bit of a change. Every morning I think it's just something you look forward to. It's a bit of an ingrown habit that we enjoy.
People that come to the Coffee Lady have all sort of had a really bad experience, and they know that the people that they come to have had the same sort of situation, so they interrelate. You think? It's like a close-knit family.
With the sandwiches and the coffee, it means a lot to us. They do a mighty job.
Sometimes you're late, but not really all the time, and sometimes you're early, but it doesn't matter. The coffee's great. The cafe latte or the cappuccino, so it's good. I like the crowd too.
The people are more down to earth. The people that work on the van are more down to earth, and they're not judgmental. And they treat us equally.
I like the coffee.
And I do catch up with friends here. I've made a few friends through the coffee van. Ones that I wouldn't meet otherwise I do it.
And I've been coming out of here for about 20 years, I think. Been coming to those stops.
Well, I think people that deserve it appreciate the fact that you are there to help, and I think it's a blessing that Louise did start this. She was always mindful of others' problems. So there was one thing I did learn from Louisa, and that is how to pray for others, because you'd be with her and she says, well, go on, Elf, you can say a prayer. You go ahead and say a prayer. And not so much, I didn't go out on the road anymore, but my job was to look after Louisa, and we used to come in here and make sandwiches. I've been coming in, I suppose I've been coming in for the last 20 years, making sandwiches. So, but we had a few people. Daisy Ryland, who was with us, she was also an ardent fan of Louisa's and helped make sandwiches here.
Oh, it's a godsend. I don't know how we get on without it. It's a godsend. Ecumenical, you've got to give them thanks.